Yeah. And as you guys know, that I've been on my journey to better health over the last 8 months. Here, not too far from the base in Enterprise, Alabama. And I want to introduce you guys to one of my yoga. Have anybody on that they'll come on and then
Okay.
throughout. So can
We can start with the mind, but to like the umbrella effect, we'll do mind, body, spiritual, and then emotionally. So we usually tap into those four aspects in our yoga practice. So if you're coming for physical reasons, you will tap in like in a vinyasa class. We're going to work the body, sweat, build up heat, but it's all tapping into the breath. So we're having a breath control practice, which is also going to start to tap into your mind in our yoga practice. Oh, we have one friend. Hello.
so can you tell them what type of yoga you teach?
So I mainly teach Vinyasa Yoga, which is a flow-like class. It's a one breath per movement. So in my next time we do it, it's just one breath per movement. So I like to call it a little dance. You start to move in on the mat with your body, and then that helps keep us in the present moment to kind of tap out of our ego mind and stay present.
So what are some of the health benefits of doing yoga?
Health benefits, it's going to be, we're obviously releasing stress and anxiety. So we're going to feel, my goal as a teacher is to hopefully that you leave a little bit lighter. But benefits specifically for me, I just started tapping into the mind. So I was able to really change my lifestyle.
Yes.
And I think that
it does. It helps when coming to yoga. It does make you kind of, when you're in class, it kind of pulls you away from all of the negative energy and pulls you into a positive space. So you kind of do leave in a better mental state, but you feel lighter, like your body feels lighter. You feel stretched. You feel more relaxed.
Well, and then also I have students that come for physical reasons. So like they're a physical therapist or their doctor said you need yoga physically, meaning if they're having back injuries, we always see lower body, but then shoulders and necks. And if you're really stressed, you're going to be always uptight. So it's always nice to relax that way and tap in physically with injuries as well.
So let's get this straight. Yoga is mind, body, soul, physical. It's a combination of things, and that's one of the reasons to try. But I have a lot of people who think that if you haven't started yoga when you're young, that you can't really jump into it as you get older. But I can tell you guys that I've seen someone in this class who's 65 took her first class. So how do you like? There's really no age to
There's
start.
no age. I do come from a dance background, so people say, "Oh, you look so pretty because you have your dance background." Cool, whatever, that might be the case. But then there's also people that come with no sports background, no artistic background, and they have the most beautiful practice. The practice is truly a practice. You come to just feel your body in your body that day in that practice, and it's not what the pose looks like. It's not what the Instagram is showing you how you think it should be. It really is how you're moving in your body that day.
Because a lot of people get this misconception because we see everything on Instagram or we click onto these yoga pages and they're doing things that the average person can't do. And a lot of it just takes time. Like I used to cannot get all the way down to the floor. I used to really struggle just doing like downward dog. I used to shake so bad.
Oh, same here.
Yeah,
Like
the first time.
Your hands and your toes.
Yeah.
That's why we have props too. There's a beautiful practice. Yes, so we have blocks, especially here in the studio. We're at Yoga on Main. Here in Enterprise, we have blocks, knee pads, blankets, bolsters, straps.
Okay, so I got
you got one of each.
Yeah.
So here is, so this is just a fun knee pad, it's a star, but you can also put your hands on it too, because you'll notice when you start a yoga practice, your wrists are going to be tapped into more than ever. And then we have, this one is our soft block, so it's a foam block, and you'll see it has many different settings. And so this is great when it's the floor, the earth is hard to reach, we bring the earth to you with this. But also you can take restorative yin postures on this block. It's kind of like a pillow but more stability.
It's good for what we call, what is it, fish?
Fish,
Yes, a fish.
Yes.
So this is a strap, and you basically,
The shoulders, if you're, I know you've mentioned CrossFit,
Yeah.
so like we use PVC pipes.
mhm.
Same thing, you can use a strap for shoulders, we use it for legs laying down.
So what are the benefits of hot yoga?
So hot yoga,
Is what we're doing tonight.
yes, so even tonight, well, especially now that we're getting still work at 50, 60, and then I'll kind of get you going and say, all right, let's do 90, 100% of work. And then it's nice to just sweat, to find that
Yes.
detox, that release. Talk about energy. We're releasing all that bad static energy that you're feeling, and the sweat and the heat kind of helps amp that up a little bit.
I know this is TMI, y'all, and y'all know that I pretty much say what I feel, but I've noticed that when I leave yoga, I have to go to the bathroom. So it
You're not
does, yeah. so it does help with, like, I feel like the digestive area, like cleaning out that region. I also feel like it helps, like in the pelvic region, the thigh area. It feels loose. And like she said, as you get into the workout, when we do the heated yoga, you do find that 10 to 15 minutes in, your body is a lot more flexible. So what you may have not been able to get all the way into the first time around, when we get into the next flow, it's a lot easier to get into it. So basically, what I'm trying to tell y'all is
Do yoga.
do yoga, and anybody can do it, from the smallest to the biggest.
We even offer mommy and me classes.
Yeah.
here.
So anybody can do yoga, and if you're on Fort Rucker, then definitely pop into the studio. Rose is here what days?
I'm here Tuesdays and Fridays, and
Tuesdays
then
and Fridays.
subbing whenever needed.
And then they have other instructors. But
Yes.
if you want to feel the stretch,
Come to yoga.
Come
And I
to
know
yoga.
we talked a little bit, just to finish out, about people are sometimes scared to come to yoga because they think it's like taboo, or
Yes.
that we're tapping in.
to something
Yes.
negative, playing with the world, it's totally not it.
It's all what you make it. So
Yes.
if you come in and you're like, I just want to stretch and move my body, that's your practice. I do like to theme out my classes. I like to read quotes. I'm trying to, yes, this is a practice on the mat, but I want you to step off of the mat and into the world and be a better human being.
And
So,
that is what we call yoga.
yes.
So I enjoyed you guys here on the live. Everybody say hey. If you're in the local area,
Tomorrow.
so